Hello class, welcome to Chem 2A, Fall 2025. I'm your instructor Mike Ferguson. Welcome to the class. So, as with this class, we're on the home page on the Canvas, and you can click Start here to go through the class. And you can also go through hitting the Next button here. You can also go to this modules part, and you can go through, and then you can, if you so you don't have to click through this a million times. So this is where we left off. Meet your instructor, and you can watch that as a separate video. I also talk about the syllabus, but that's all in a separate part. So the point of this video is I'm trying to orient you to the class. So let me start talking about what you need to have done in the first week. So by Wednesday, do an introduction for yourself. And what would help me is if you let me know what your goal is for your career and or academic goal. And this is so I can make sure you're in the right class. So I want to make sure you're in the right class. I don't want you to waste your time. And you're welcome to take this class for fun, but most people take this class because they have to. But that, like I said, that would help me, so I know if I find you're in the wrong class, we can get you into the right class. Also, I need to prove that you're attending, so that's why you do this. And okay, so do your post by Wednesday, and then respond to peers, so 3 different peers by the following Sunday. And let me go, I'm hitting on this modules thing to navigate the class. I'm not going to talk about the syllabus and other stuff, it's already been covered. I have a bonus module here on study skills. You don't have to do this, but if you want to do this, and you notice I click here and it comes down. So if you want to look at those, you're welcome to. And then here you have the chapters. So I have the course divided up into 4 different sections. The first one, chapters 1 through 5, due Wednesday. I have these done on Wednesday, except for the last day, which is a Thursday. So due September 3rd. And then the second part is chapters 6 through 9, due October 1st. Third part, chapters 10 to 13, November 5th. And then the last section, due Thursday, December 4th, 14 to 17. And the final is comprehensive. And let me jump into Chapter 2. I'm picking Chapter 2. Chapter 1 doesn't have a problem set. So let me show you, start on Chapter 2. And here are the learning outcomes. And this is what you need to do for the chapter. And now here's a lecture. So you click on this, here's a lecture. And also here are the PowerPoints. So if you want to see the PowerPoints, they're right there. And then here's a problem set. So I go through and solve some of the problems so you know how to do that. And I go over this video here. And then finally we get to the homework. So a couple things here. So we have labs or simulations, and we have mastering chemistry. So the end of chapter problem sets and the tests, those are done on mastering chemistry. The labster simulations are done here. I don't want to click on this because sometimes it misses the videos. But you tend to need to do these on a laptop. The labster simulations don't tend to work on phones. So mastering chemistry, you can do that on your phone if you want. So let me click on that and let me show you how to do that. You click on this, and it takes you to Pearson. So you open in Pearson, and you can see here it's going through and it launches it. And here is like the chapter 2 problem set, and you can click on this. I'm running this on Firefox. It tends to work best on Chrome. It tends to not work as well, I've found, on Safari. It just depends, but it can still do that. Sometimes you have to allow the pop-ups, so keep that in mind. But then you click on this and you can work on the homework there like that. So going back to the Canvas page, so that's how you do the homework and the tests. Those are all done on mastering chemistry. And let me go back here. I'm going back to the modules, go back to problems that are for chapter 2, and so you do the homework here, the simulations there, and if you need help, that's where you go. Then you do that for the next 5 chapters, and you get to the test. And the test, you just click here, and then it'll do, and so it gives you the format of the test right there. And you click on that, and then that take you to do the test. So tests are open everything, open note, open book. So you can work on that. I don't time it either, so you can take as long as you want. So okay, so let me go back to the modules. So like I said, 4 different sections, and I will track you. So one of the ways I teach is by coaching, and so like if you miss due dates, it's okay if you miss due dates. I'm just going to bug you to get them. But remember, I can't change the end of the semester, though. So I understand you're taking this class probably because if it's open schedule and you have other stuff going on, work, caretaker duties, these types of things, and that's fine. As things happen, life happens, that's okay. If you get sick and you're too sick to take a test and a due date coming up, just write me. It'll be fine, recover, feel better, and then you'll do a better job on the test kind of thing. Like, work things happen, just let me know and I will help you out. I'll extend the due dates. It's not a big deal for me. It's more I care about you and how you are doing. And so if you get a correspondence from me, you're not in trouble. You're never in trouble. I'm always looking to help you. If students' grades, if they drop, I'm going to write you and let you know, like, oh, hey, I saw your grades dropped. Is everything okay? And I'll try and see how you're doing. Unfortunately, sometimes things happen, but then we can do what we can to correct it. Okay, so, and that's what I mean is that I'm here to help, and don't be afraid if I'm writing you, and don't be afraid to write me either. So, okay, so how do I get an A in the class? You get an A in the class by after you sign up, go to this meet and greet discussion. You write initial post by Wednesday. Then you respond to 3 of your peers by the following Sunday, and then you go and you start doing the homework. I should also mention the mastering chemistry. You have to pay for this. It's not free. The Labster, it's included. The school owns the license, so you've already paid for that with your taxes and fees and tuition. But the mastering chemistry, you have to purchase access for that. So you do the homework, you take the test, you ace the tests, and then you do this 4 times, and then you take the final, right, and ace the final. So that's how you get A in this class. And if you have any issues, let me know, and I will definitely work with you. So hopefully you understand how this course works a little better. And although some of these things are hidden to you, my screen's gonna be a little different. So, but this is how you go about doing the class. So, and now, well, I think I am done here. Please continue and navigate through the class, and I look forward to reading your introduction. So, until then.